because my man Brian Tyler Cohen is interviewing former President Barack Obama. And I know he about to ask some questions about what Trump said and what Trump put in that video out, y'all. The 8 video. So I'm live with it right now. So if you want to get up here in this live video and listen to what they have to say, because I'm not speaking too much this morning, but I'm gonna show the video. In between, I'll stop and give my take on it. So welcome everybody and get up in here. Let's go. Let's have a good morning. It's a rainy morning this morning, everybody. It's a rainy morning. All right, let's go.
Fine, acceptable, but actually rewarded. You have administration officials saying that the victims of ISIS aggression are domestic terrorists. You have J.D. Vance coming out and saying that it's okay. You don't have to apologize for being white. Just days ago, Donald Trump put a picture of your face on an ape's body. And so again, this is kind of, we've seen the de-evolution of the discourse. How do we come back from a place that we have fallen into?
Well, first of all, I think it's important to recognize that the majority of the American people find this behavior.
He just came right out and he didn't waste no time with it. My man ain't waste no time with it. I'm gonna even go back a little slightly. He ain't waste no time with it. Check the body language though.
Aggression are domestic terrorists. You have J.D. Vance coming out and saying that it's okay. You don't have to apologize for being white. Just days ago, Donald Trump put a picture of your face on an ape's body. And so again, this is
Look at
this
the
is
shoulder.
kind of, we've seen the de-evolution of the discourse.
The shoulder move like yeah. That mean I would jump on and choke your behind. Morning everybody, come on, wake up, it's early.
How do we come back from a place that we have
Yeah,
fallen into?
how we come
Well,
back?
first of all, I think it's important to recognize that the majority of the American people find this behavior deeply troubling. It is true that it gets attention. It's true that it's a distraction. But, you know, as I'm traveling around the country, as you're traveling around the country, you meet people. They still believe in decency, courtesy, kindness, and there's this sort of clown show that's happening in social media and on television. And what is true is that there doesn't seem to be any shame about this
Right.
among people who used to feel like you had to have some sort of decorum and a sense of propriety,
Yeah.
and respect for the office. Right?
Exactly.
So that's been lost. But the reason I point out that I don't think the majority of the American people approve of this is because ultimately the answer is going to come from the American people. And we just saw this in Minnesota and Minneapolis. It is important for us to.
President former Obama is giving his feedback about how he feel when Trump did that mess to him about the video, the 8 video. So he's answering the questions that Cohen is asking him.
To recognize the unprecedented nature of what ICE was doing in Minneapolis, St. Paul, the way that federal agents, ICE agents, were being deployed without any clear guidelines, training, pulling people off, out of their homes, using
No training at all. Now they trying to reevaluate everything now.
5-year-olds to try to
Bait their
bait
parents.
their parents.
Yeah.
All the stuff that we saw that tear gassing crowds simply who were standing there, not breaking any laws. Um, so the rogue behavior of agents of the federal government is deeply concerning and uh, dangerous. But we should take a moment to appreciate the extraordinary uh,
Good morning.
outpouring
How you
of
doing?
organizing, community building, decency, neighbors buying groceries for folks, accompanying children to school, teachers who were standing up for their kids, uh, you know, not just randomly, but in a systematic, organized way. Citizens saying this is not the America we believe in, and we're going to fight back, and we're going to push back with the truth, and with cameras, and with peaceful protests, and shining a light on uh, the sort of behavior that in the past we've seen in authoritarian countries and we've seen in dictatorships, but we have not seen in America. And that kind of heroic, uh, sustained behavior in sub-zero weather by ordinary people.
Love you, Obama, but check the little pudgy stomach he got going on. He home eating good steak and everything. Michelle over there making potatoes and all that. They relaxing, but he had to come out his shell and actually give his little interview about what Trump said about not what Trump said, what Trump did, putting the him and his wife's head on the apes. Good morning. How you doing this morning? Welcome to the channel. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe. I'm gonna let this go ahead and play. So Brian Taylor Cohen is actually interviewing Obama, and he's asking him major questions about the Trump and Epstein. So let's go ahead and finish it up.
Is what should give us hope, and it should remind us that at the end of the day, the way we get a democracy that's working, the way we get policies that
No shade. He do look like he got some busted biscuits going on. Busted biscuits right there. You see that? Ooh, Obama, you better go get back in shape.
actually are helping working families, uh, get ahead. The way that we
That's right.
restore norms, rule of law, decency, it's going to be because we citizens are activated and paying attention and saying enough and saying, you know, we have a different idea of what the American family should look like and community should look like. And that is what I'm seeing across the board. So, I was on a panel a while back, and I said, a lot of the values that
He is tired, girl. You know he tired. Now, would you vote for him to get back in office? Because guess what? Trump older than him. Trump is 80. Obama ain't not even 70 yet. Obama's probably like 67 years old. That's why I say he need to go back and figure it out because he do look a little tired. The third term he got him, yeah, it did. But you know what? Obama would make a great leader, but they didn't give that man a chance. So I'm gonna go ahead and go back and listen to him. But I want to hear more how he feel about the Trump situation, like the Epstein. Because Epstein and Trump were best friends. Were best friends. Y'all letting Trump discard guide y'all another way. I'm gonna tell you now, they were best freaking friends. They was over there messing with them young girls, and that's that. No, allegedly nothing. Trump knew what the freak he was doing.
we say we subscribe to. Um, During easy times, during peaceful times, um, it's easy to say we believe in those things.
Right, when they're not challenged.
When they're not challenged. It's easy to believe in free speech when it doesn't seem like the government's trying to crack down on free speech. It's easy to say that we believe in the golden rule when we aren't at risk of being arrested when we exercise the golden rule.
Okay.
Right now, we're being tested. And the good news is what we saw in Minneapolis and St. Paul, and what we're seeing in places across the country, including here in Los Angeles, has been the American people saying, no, you know what, at least a good number of the American people saying, we're going to live up to those values that we say we believe in. And as long as we have folks doing that, I feel like we're going to get through this.
So I hear and appreciate what you're saying about the agency of individuals. As we look toward our elected officials, our democratic leaders, I think something that I've been having a lot of trouble reconciling is for so long it's felt like Democrats are solely focused on protecting norms, institutions, processes, and then you've got a Republican Party that sees what it wants and will find a way to get it. Laws be damned, Constitution be damned, rules be damned. And we're seeing that play out right now. And so, given this massive asymmetry,
why are women everywhere choosing Abby X, the new tummy tuck alternative?
Well, while we're on a little break, I'm going to tell y'all right now, like the video, like the video. I need y'all to like the video real quick because I'm about to show y'all how bestie, I'm going to go find this video because I'm about tired of everybody thinking like, oh, Trump's so damn innocent. Trump ain't innocent. I want that man to go down. Don't you want that man to go down? Or y'all just don't give a damn? All Trump supporters better get out my live. If you a Trump supporter, you gotta go. You got to go now. If you are. You got to go. All right, here it go. Checking out the women right now. Which one you gonna take? Yeah, I'm gonna get her over there. She looks absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, checking out women, pointing them out. Let me mute it. Forgot I got the little music in the back. They gonna ban my video. But check it out. Look how they whispering over there. Whispering. Whispering sweet. Where the chicks at? Play with it. That shit is floating around all over the damn place, y'all. Stop playing. And I think it's another one. Let me see. They talk about me. Look at Trump. Ah! Ah! Y'all president. When he was having fun with all the women. Like the video. Like the damn video, y'all. Like the damn video. Look, Trump was a freaking trip back in the days. Look, Trump monopoly. He wanted the power.
Is seen in the 90s as a man in trouble, and he knows it.
The drama started when Donald began cheating on his wife, Ivana Trump, with aspiring actress Marla Maples. After an ugly public falling out, Donald and Ivana divorced in 1992, with some reports that Ivana got millions from the split.
Donald Trump's former or current girlfriend, depending on what day it is sharing all her secrets for staying in shape.
Y'all ain't hear that shit? They just said depending on what day it is, yo, Trump's straight pimp. Let me go back and hear that again. What'd she say? What'd she say? Hold up. It depends on what day it is.
Some reports that Ivana got millions from the split.
Donald Trump's former or current girlfriend, depending on what day it is sharing all her secrets for staying in shape.
Donald eventually married Marla, 2 months after she gave birth to a baby girl. But by the end of the decade, Trump was single again, and he seemed to enjoy the dating scene.
The reputation of Donald Trump, the man who dates a different woman every year.
I don't do that. I mean, I've been with a number of women, but it's been over a fairly long period of time. I've had great relationships with women.
If you can have your
I need y'all to like this video. And no, I'm not making assumptions, honey. You see this right here, right? Okay? No assumptions, honey. I can make what I want. Allegedly. That's what they say, huh? This shit all in the goddamn White House, girl. All up in the Capitol. All right? I'm paying attention. I'm paying attention. And they ain't going down. We gonna come back. Democrats are winning. Y'all keep messing with them damn Republicans over there lying to us. You wonder why your gas and everything. Well, I ain't gonna say your gas, but you wonder why this mortgage high as hell around here. Why they about to stop giving out other freaking SNAP benefits to people that really need them. I don't need them, but I'm talking about people that need them. People that cannot go to work and things. They just want to off the poor. Nah, bump that. Let's get back to grimy ass Trump.
choice, who would be the one person you'd date? Or who are
How
three most
about-
beautiful women in the
Well, how about Lady Di? That would be an interesting one. She's going to be available.
What kind of
No,
women
not
do
my
you
choice.
like?
I think my choice might be you. Look at the legs on her. Boy. Good for you.
Can you imagine how controversial I'd be? You think about Clinton with the women. How about me with the women? Can you imagine?
Well, I mean, I think there is a certain controversy to me, and I am single, and I do go out with women.
While his family life may have been on the rocks, his business empire was crumbling.
The headline was quite accurate. Welcome to the 90s, Donald. Because it was like he got whacked right in the face. It was amazing.
Trump opened his third casino in Atlantic City in April 1990.
Taj Mahal.
Lasers, fireworks, and miles of lights provided the color as Trump opened the Taj Mahal Casino Hotel in Atlantic City.
But just months after it opened, the Taj Mahal missed one of its debt payments, and Trump began looking for a bailout.
His empire could be at risk of collapse if the New Jersey Casino Commission decides not to approve Trump's bailout plan.
By the fall of
He always has something going on. I'm going to tell you now, and he owed the workers
1991, all three casinos had filed for bankruptcy.
bankruptcy.
The Jersey Casino Control Commission has unanimously approved Donald Trump's bailout plan. That plan allows him to use his three Atlantic City casinos as collateral for a $65 million loan.
In order to finance a loan, Trump was
$65 million loan. Did y'all hear that?
forced to sell off his airline, his yacht, and a chunk of one of his earliest projects, the Grand Hyatt Hotel in Manhattan.
You know, I had a wife who was suing me for $2 billion. I had the banks. I had this. I had that.
He did get to keep one asset, an undeveloped piece of land on Manhattan's west side that Trump had purchased in 1985. Trump had envisioned a huge project on the site, but in 1994, the real estate market fell, leaving Trump unable to make payments on the land. So Trump sold off the lots and made a deal where he got to keep some of the profits from any future development, and to put his name on a few of the buildings, marking a new chapter in which Trump was less of a developer and more of a brand.
Who knows better about hard times than me? I had a company. It was doing well. I had tremendous debt, like this country. And in 1990, the whole country, it just went very, very bad.
As his finances stabilized, Trump began to reclaim his status in the public psyche with publicity stunts, like a 1995 Pizza Hut commercial in which he appeared with Ivana Trump.
Ivana.
What do people think?
It's wrong, isn't it?
But it feels so
Then it's a deal.
By the end of the decade, he was once again sounding like
Yo, Trump was a hustler. Hustler, baby. That's why people respect him. He is a hustler, but you a crook at the same goddamn time.
the Trump of the 80s, talking big about his finances.
Back in the 1990s, you owed something like $900
Matt.
million.
Wait a
Your
minute.
empire was pretty much
Much more than that.
You owed more than that?
975 was personally guaranteed. It was just the small part. That was the harder debt. But I owed
Dang. And he admitted too, I owed more than that. Say something. Hold up.
guaranteed. That was just the small part. That was the harder debt. But I owed many, many billions of dollars. And now my company is much bigger and stronger than it was in the 80s.
And flirting with a presidential run.
Businessman Donald Trump tells Meet the Press that tomorrow he, Trump, is also leaving the Republican Party to join the Reform Party.
He's considered the largest developer in New York, with his
Now you see, he left the Republican Party, but then he came back after when he became president. Bull crap.
In 1999, Trump was on the verge of doing something that he had only hinted at in the 80s. He was about to decide whether he could really run for the White House.
running mate. If you decide to go with this,
Matt.
who would be the ideal running mate for Donald Trump?
Oh, I think Oprah would be great.
Oprah.
Seriously.
I
Oprah. He challenged Oprah to a president run. Wow.
think that probably that would be serious, actually.
Hey, NBC News fans,
Damn
thanks
clown.
for checking out
Clown,
our
clown, clown.
YouTube
Like the
channel.
video, y'all.
Subscribe by clicking on that
Like
button
the
down
video, y'all. Y'all see that shit? He is a clown. He is a goddamn clown. That's a damn shame. Now, that was a little background of the old Trump. You see how Trump was grimy then? He said, I owe more than that. I owe more than that. And he didn't give a goddamn. He didn't give a goddamn. Now, see, I was on a video about Obama. But Obama wasn't really saying too much of shit today. I don't think Obama be going to freaking circles to me. We need a young, fresh president. And tell me I'm not lying, y'all. We need a young, fresh president. Not no old, goddamn washed up, none of that trying to be billionaire, always already was a billionaire. Thanks for all the viewers I had. All them old Trump supporters jumped on here to see what they mans was doing years ago. But I appreciate that this morning because it is early. It's too damn early. Look at Trump.
When reporters ask Donald Trump about Jeffrey Epstein, he often deflects or ignores the questions. But we fact-checked some of the times where he addressed those questions head on. On July 15th, Trump was asked why his administration has not released as many files as promised.
These files were made up by Comey, they were made up by Obama, they were made up by the Biden,
This is false.
Everything always made up by Obama. They always made up by you, Trump, lying ass. Lying ass man. That don't make no sense. They were made up by Trump. That mean they were made up by Obama, Coney. They were made up by Jay-Z. Kanye even came in the house and put something in the documents. That's Trump. Trump always blaming everybody. And then people be like, yes, hell to Trump. He's not lying. Lock Jay-Z up. So he brings Nicki over. Nicki hates Jay-Z. Nicki Minaj. Well, guess what her new name is to me? MAGA Minaj. That's goddamn girl name is MAGA. What's going on with the MAGA Minaj lately? What the Nicki Minaj lately doing? What's she doing, y'all? That's y'all girl. Somebody put Nicki Minaj Trump.
Hello guys,
Hello, guys.
I'm with my favorite president, the best president of all time.
And I'm with the queen of rap.
Nicki Minaj posted a
Hello, you guys. President Trump told me to stay off the internet, so I haven't been sniffing all damn day long and getting on the internet, falling all out for you guys. That's Nikki. Hey, you guys. I'm over here trying to get my pink printed for Trump. Oh, ooh, she really, and then she over here trying to talk about what Cardi up to. Cardi said the government made her fall on stage. That bitch funny as fuck. But I can't believe Nikki folded on her people, man. Nikki folded on her people. Y'all know she did. But I'm gonna let y'all go. I appreciate y'all this morning and chiming in with me. Boss changed lives. He ain't changed nothing, but I hope y'all ain't talking about that man cracking Nicki Minaj. Yes, her name is Nicki MAGA Minaj. That's exactly what I said. Has me. That's her new name, MAGA Minaj. Hey y'all, If you haven't subscribed to me, subscribe to your girl, Miss Keisha Love. You know what? I'm really about the love, the peace, and the soul. You know what? I'm not about no fighting and none of that. I pray that Nikki come back to us. Nikki, come back. Come back, Nikki, come back. Come back to us, Nick. We need you over there with us, Nikki. Trump ain't doing nothing but trying to use and abuse you, girl. Release her right now. I'm out. Subscribe to your girl, Miss Keisha. Love y'all. Love y'all. Got to go.